coming out Meta off a 2-win, or excuse me, that last win hot streak. So let's see if they can keep that same pace up. It's definitely going to be a much more aggressive play style that we saw versus the last S&G game. We were going to go a little bit more defensive. Elements getting taken down real quick right there, trying to go for that early push straight on middle, though. That's risky, though, going straight through mid. So you see Bobby's trying to go in, getting taken down, opening that door up. So they're going to try and close that back down, but Elements trying to go back in. Sat down, though, before he can get the cap. This is still
interesting.
Look at this, actually. A 1 point for denial right there. 2 down.
Oh, he got to it and dies. Right? That was pretty interesting. You know, that actually happens whenever you're watching Blitz. You can die and still score. So it's quite interesting to see how that happens. So they're all tied up 1-1, but the only thing that Meta is going to have a bad problem with, of course, they have that aggression. The aggression's up, it's great, but they're not playing any defense on their portal, which can leave that straight person on denial to come through and make an easy capture.
Yeah, this might be a high-score game, as you see, like you mentioned, low on defense right here, but all around, it's hard to defend on Blitz. I mean, you watch any game right here, but Marcos, kill right there, but taken down on the exchange, giving his position away with shots out right there. Slay getting a kill right there, trying to move in on the objective. Another point for both teams going up. Now 2-2 on both.
Yes.
Neither of them taking a lead, and like we mentioned, hard to play defense, and with little defense coming out on the Meta side, you're going to see a lot of pushing and possibly a high-score game.
Yeah, you're going to see that. You know, current score is 2-2. They're trading off, okay? But they're trading off because, like I said, Meta has no defensive position, although they are trying to set up that spawn trap, and I get what they're doing. Slazy, though, is going to get taken out. Watching Bobby's, who's going to be attacking his right-hand side. He's going to be trying to go for a kill. He's going to get taken out as well. Marcos, that main Slayer, attacking that left side, which he normally does. Now, that door is going to be shut. Just notice how that door is shut. That actually cuts off a choke point and allows really you not to play defense, and it allows defense to play easier for Team Denial.
Absolutely. It closes off a main entryway, and that is pretty much the main one that people would like to take because you can get a nice route underneath without having any other visual except that one tunnel, and it adds time when you have to go and open those doors. So you see players playing that very strong on the Freight game type where this is pretty much the only one that has it.
Right, and we're seeing now Denial's going to be closing in. They got to be careful. Marco's on that defense, though. He's gonna, but he doesn't find the player upstairs. And a portal cap's going to happen. The coach screaming, easy cap, as the score is going to be 3-2. Marco's changing up strategy. He's going to be going underground. This could get very interesting.
Denial's coach amping them up now at a 1-point lead. They want to maintain this, but they're going to have to keep the aggression. You can't just go defensive on this. But look at this. Oh, Marcos was trying to come around on the back, but got taken down. Oh, another cap by Meta, though. Coming out now, tied again, once again at 3-3 each. Elements getting a kill right there. Tried to turn around, but couldn't pick it up as he was a 2-on-1. 2 down on both teams right now, trying to get that spawn back in, but Slays right through that main door. It was open. He's waiting it out. Doesn't want to push it too strong. Sliding in, and Rocket went down. They now have a 1-up advantage. Meta taking the lead.
Wow, Meta, you know, like I said, I wasn't a fan of them not playing defense, but my goodness, the aggression is coming at fourth. They had the lead, and of course, there you go, defense not back. Score is going to be tied up by Denial. 4-4 is going to be your overall score. Slazy doing exactly what his name is, and he's slaying overall, doing a fantastic job. Sees a guy go left. Is he going to leave him? No, he doesn't leave him. Able to get that kill, but gets dropped as Bobby's. He's going to be making his way over on the wood, which he could set up a spawn trap potentially, but looks like he's just going to go for a portal capture. And there you go, trading off 6-5. Meta in the lead.
Huge trade right there. These teams are going hard, playing the shouting game. And look at that, another one-on-one exchange, as you can see. I believe we're following with Meta. Yes, so they have the 1-point lead right now. Bob playing a defensive role right here. Getting some shots out, taking him out on the second floor right there, maintaining this defensive position. As you can see, 3 of them now over by this point, but you have 1 on Denial coming around on that flank route. As you can see, shots going down, and they're going to get a cap right there. Taking him out off that defensive roll all the way down. Oh, but huge knife by Slays coming in, but taken down. Couldn't lock it down. This is game 3 once again. Denial versus Meta Black. 1 for each team coming out for this one.
Wow, 7-6 is going to be your score. Denial looking like closing it out in the last 30 seconds with a possible lead, but of course Element's going to change that as he goes in. Scores 7-8, but of course they're going to trade. Element comes in big and is able to score once again, but Slazy in this last 20 seconds, he is going to get stunned. I think he's going to be spotted. There he goes, going down, but Marcos, he's going to be pursuing that aggressive role as he normally does. He is the main objective player for his team. He's got 2 captures so far. He's going to be going in back way. He's going to spot a player straight there. He does go for the kill. It's going to be spotted. Guy on the portal, smart strategy. He's going to go down.
Great play. There was 1 on the portal as well as 1 on the second floor. with only 10 seconds left on the clock. They really just wanted to play it defensive. So that one, the lead taken right there. Denial getting the win for the first round. Look at this. Great defensive play, locking it down. That could have been the tie going in to finishing off the round 1 right there.
Most definitely. The score is so incredibly close. All these games have been so close, all the way from the domination. 5 points separated the two teams. Going into search and destroy, only 2 rounds separated two teams. Meta able to take that, and now only 1 point going into this next round. But now, this is what I was talking about. Meta did not make use of the spawn trap. Denial, if they do so, they can really run over them. And Fizz, look at him, 17 and 10. He doesn't have any cats, but he's been playing that Slayer role, and he's really been putting Meta at their feet. 2 already down, as we're going to see them pushing up. John looks like he's poised to make a portal capture here.
Yeah, Fizz was really defending that left side great. He did a strong arm stun as well as a nade right on over there, keeping that left side shut down, gave room to get that first cap on. Now a 2-point lead advantage. Great initiation right there. I love that play.
And John was able to get through, but unfortunately 3 down for Team Denial as Meta's going to be pushing up Fizz. Now he's going back on the defensive position. Nobody from Meta pushing up, though. This, you really need to point that out. And let's point out the KDs, guys. We look at John. He's 12 and 12. You got Fizz 18 and 11. Complex and Flawless both going negative. Now, if you look on Meta's side, they are all going positive, showing, except Bobby's, 8 and 14, but it's showing that they are really close. Both of the teams are extremely close. And look at John with 7 caps now.
John is going so
insane.
Aggressive. And look at this. He's still maintaining 12 and 12. He's still keeping a positive KD, so he's playing strong on the offense. Saving some kills on the defense. Just like I was about to say.
Wow, and 2-piece.
Oh my God. Yes. A knife locking it down right there. John going off, and this is what we're talking about now.
Wow.
A 3-point lead advantage. 15 to 12. 7 caps on him. Trying to get into that spot right there, and just making the most of the time with that team shut down. 3 down on Meta right now. Element's the only one up on defense, and Fizz taking him down, getting that cap right there. Now making this a 4-point game. Denial, unbelievable right now.
John, please, somebody stop him. This guy's insane. You know, we call him Crimsix, Crimsix the Crimbot, but John is now the John bot going insane. Fizz now 22 and 12.
Yeah, you know what? John has been playing beast with the objective, getting some lockdown defensive plays, but Fizz, man, he's holding down a 23 and 13. 1 cap of his own just right there. He's 13 and 8 is the score right now. A 5-point lead coming out for Denial with 3 minutes left on the clock in round 2 here on Blitz.
You know, comebacks can happen. Fizz, he got taken out, but fortunately his teammates was able to protect that portal as they were unable to get a score on Meta, as score is going to be 8 to 14, currently a 6-point lead. So right now, Denial looking pretty as they are just doing a fantastic job. They're just playing back now. They're not even being aggressive at this point. They know they want to defend their portal and apply the pressure on their portal, so Meta can't even get close.
Absolutely, and we'll see. It looks like actually they are continuing to keep up the pressure on him, possibly 1 or 2 staying back on Denial right now, and just really holding down the mid-map as well. They don't want to let him get over to the flag, because, to that portal, because if you let him get near the portal, it's extremely hard to keep the defense, but if you lock down the mid-map, close down their routes.
Yeah, and Meta has not scored this entire half. I just want to point that out. They scored once. They did a fantastic job in that first round. The score was 7 and 8, and Meta was able to score once. But we see, Element had 8 going into the second round, and now they have 14. So they were able to get 6 captures just in this round alone. You really got to give it to John, but there you go. Meta is going to score 1, bringing the score 9 to 14. Pressure is going to be on. Flawless is going to come up behind. Actually, just misses him. The pressure is going to be on, and Flawless picks up a kill and another portal capture there, bringing the score 15 to 9. Looking dimmer and dimmer for Team Meta.
Back to a 6-point difference right there, but let's take a look at the map right now. As you can see, defensive play going out by Denial right now. They're hanging back over by that midsection, holding down. But look at this. They're pushing in pretty strong. 2 heading over towards that portal on the left. 1 taking down on the left. 2 of them locking down that main building, though. John trying to push over on the right, but couldn't get anything. I want to point this out, though. Look at Fizz right now. 28 kills. Unbelievable. He's doing
a fantastic job when it comes to kills. You notice he only has 1 capture, but he's doing what he needs to do in order to keep those choke points clear, to keep the portal clear, as well as to protect John to come through and get those 9 captures. You see John with 9 captures. Of course, his KD not as impressive at 23 and 20, but those captures make the huge difference. I'm a huge believer. If you KD may be good, but you know what? Even if it's bad and you play objectively, you can still win. And right now, Denial has both the best of both worlds.
Absolutely. John's really covering both roles. He's maintaining high kills.
John again with the knife!
There it is, dude. He is just locking this down and winning his gunfights, allowing him to get into those positions. And even the knife fights, like you saw him right there, 9 caps for him right now. We did see another point going down, though. A 7-point lead now, the highest that we've seen so far coming out by Denial. We did see another point for them as well.
That's it.
Yeah, that's going to be it, guys. No.
Wow.
Unbelievable, man. That was a close first game, and then John Fizz.
I mean, Fizz almost with the 30 bomb. It's still not over. Let's get on board with him. Can he get one more kill? No, he goes down. And he's not going to get that 30 bomb, unfortunately choking
regardless,
it.
Man.
Regardless, 29-19. I mean, fantastic work, John. 27-22 with those 10 captures. And I got to tell you, man, Denial really pulled it through in that second match. They came in with the lead by 1 point. Of course, Meta, just they couldn't keep up the aggression that they had in the beginning. Like I said, this map favors that one side that Denial spawned on. You can be so incredibly aggressive on that, set up the spawn trap, and just go big.
You are absolutely right, man. Once it switched the sides up, Denial knew how to play the role on that side, and they took advantage of it, man. They knew, okay, we're going to get this round 2. We're going to get this side. We got to make the most of it. Come out. As you mentioned, 1 point difference in the first round, so locking it down,
locking it down,
in
man.
that second round. Incredible.
Just to recap what happened, ladies and gentlemen, 5 points. 5 points, Sovereign, the first map, Sovereign domination. Only 5 points separated the two teams. Going into Search and Destroy, Meta was able to take it on Octane 6-4. Going into this next one, the final score was 15 to 8. Around there, I believe 15 to 8.
I think it was 16-10, somewhere around there.
Oh, yeah, you're right, 16-10.
Yeah, right, I know they scored at least 10 on Meta with 7 in the first round, but
wow.
Incredible game.
Wow. And
up next, we got Dare.
Going against Skyline.
That's going to be an interesting one.
That's going to be interesting because Skyline, Skyline has been going around. And the casters are, in fact, going to be Smiting Fatty as well as your favorite, Mr. X, the coach of Complexity. Yeah. It's going to be great to hear his insight and hear what he has to say in his input. So we're going to go on a quick commercial break, guys. Go ahead and just go ahead and give us a follow at Reflections_I as well as at Stone Mountain 64. And also follow at MLG if you guys get a chance. We'll be right back with you after a quick commercial break.